G'day guys, welcome to my RX feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Hyundai Aleague for Week 3's recap preview for 2021 guys, so let's get started. So the first match of that game, we see the Newcastle Jets going up against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Now, that game was pretty much a splintering game of football, and I cannot believe that Western Sydney Wanderers came into a win and absolutely took home a really good win. But unfortunately though, it wasn't a home win, it was a away win, because they obviously played up against Newcastle Stadium. In that game, which I really call a really good match, splintering game of football, and I just have to say well done from the Western Sydney Wanderers by making a chance and making a really good game of themselves. An absolute really splintering game of football that was. But it was obviously 2-1 the scoreline, and I think I did go for the Western Sydney Wanderers by 2-0 I'd say. Yeah, that was probably my prediction last week, what I mentioned last week before. And that game was pretty much an average game of football, but I thought to myself, was the Newcastle Jets going to win? But that one was a close match, and Nigel Bogart was the only player that basically scored for the Newcastle Jets, which he is a really good player of his club and team. And the two players that basically scored was Bernie Abini and Sigmund Gordon. He is an absolutely wonderful player, Bernie Abini. I'm not sure why he moved to the Western Sydney Wanderers, which I thought he was going to play for the Newcastle Jets, but that to me sounds like he obviously moved from last year's contract or something like that. But yeah, well done from the Western Sydney Wanderers for making a really good win, and yeah, really good win by this club, and I have to say, a really splintering match by this club. And I just think the Western Sydney Wanderers will make a really good club of themselves for this year's season 2021 anyway. And last but certainly not least, we see the Macarthur FC going up against the Wellington Phoenix. Now this club, Wellington Phoenix, is a really good team, and I thought to myself, if this club is going to be a really good team, I really hope if they were going to win this game. But going up against Macarthur FC, they are a new team that brought into that season and brought into that society of that team, basically for the competition anyway. And what I have to say is good quality players by the this team, and Marco Sustiata was the only one that basically scored for the Macarthur FC. And then obviously David Ball was the only person that basically scored for Wellington Phoenix, which made it 1-1 the draw for that scoreline anyway. And what I have to say about this team, I just have to really think about this club, and by the lack of communication they always usually do. I have to say by Macarthur FC, they are lacking really hard attacking ability for their team. And by that defence of how the way they are playing at the moment is just appalling, and I have to think about this team really well, because a couple of their sides of their players, which means Tommy Orr, Mark Milligan, Susna, and David Burbridge, and obviously Matt Genereux. They have obviously really good players out there, and obviously that for their team, their players that obviously came from the Central Coast Mariners, and some of them came from Sydney FC. I have to think about that team, and that side is obviously a really good side, but unfortunately though, they didn't make a win. It was obviously a 1-1 draw for their scoreline, but they obviously made it a really tough game. But yeah, well done. But I just have to say, really hard game that was, but obviously was a draw for 1-1 anyway. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I will be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, I'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care, guys. Stay safe and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 200 subscribers. We're sitting on 194 anyway, so let's get up to that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.